Sachin is saying many times I am unable to differentiate whether passive buyers or active sellers are present. Means if there is large number at the bottom of a candle on ask side, whether they are passive buyer. Don't. That's what I'm saying. Don't look at order flow charts. They will only create confusion for you. Whenever you are looking at an order flow chart, the need should come from the market profile chart. All right. So I'll explain. So you see this kind of behavior happening. You go to order flow chart to confirm whether this is real selling or not. That is one thing. You get some sort of a stop hunt, like it happened here. You go to the order flow chart and try to confirm whether it was a stop hunt, whether there were some trapped, sellers at the bottom, which can be manipulated to push the auction higher when the market goes up. Okay, or they are out of the position now, and if the market resumes, they will chase after the positions. But that has to come from market profile chart. If there is no reason to believe, like in this case, right, you already have an important HVN right above the market. Do you really think market is going to rally swiftly? It does. I'm not saying that it does not go through resistances, but there is context. Here the trade facilitation is poor. Do you really think market is going to shoot up like this? It will do so, it will have to struggle a lot before it can manage that strength. And this is not enough. This is not even at this HVN. Okay, you can argue this was at this HVN, but then you had another one at the top. Make sense? So now even if there is some stop hunt here, it is not going to give you the result that you are expecting. It's difficult. It's impossible to tell whether those buyers or sellers, they are, I mean, whether they are trapped buyers, whether those were stop losses, or whether those are active sellers or passive buyers. I mean, those will always be matched against each other. So if I go to an order flow chart, what is a passive buyer, what is an active buyer, that also you need to understand. What we are seeing here, is that all the numbers on the right side and all the numbers on the left side. So on the right side, you have active buyers matching with passive sellers. Okay, all limit sell orders, all market buy orders. On the left hand side, you have active sellers and passive buyers. Okay, so here you have active buyers, passive sellers. Here you have the opposite. Here all the sell orders are market orders and all the buy orders are limit orders. So that is how it is designed. It has to be like this. It cannot be in any other way. Make sense? So these are all passive buyers and these are all passive sellers. Okay, so whether it is at the bottom or at the top, it is the same. So how do you decide what this means and what this means? You don't decide it here at all. Don't try to do it. You will see this 540 number and you'll start thinking 100 different things. At the end of the day, nothing happens. Make sense? So don't try to find answers here. Go to this chart, then go to this chart, and if you still need information, then come to this chart. If you believe there is some magic bullet that will help you make a lot of money using order flow chart, again, I'm telling you, I need to do some research now on my own to see what other people are talking about all these things. Because what happens, you may have watched 100 different videos. That is completely all right. I have no problems with that. But then you many times I see it like the questions that are coming, that those questions are not your questions. I mean, I'm not saying about this question, but overall what happens, people watch some videos, they are given examples, curve fitted exact examples that prove the point of the video maker. Those examples are given, then the question comes to me, can you explain this, can you explain that, and I cannot do that. And that may have been the problem. All right, because some of the questions, they like this one, active buyers, passive sellers, and that question. I mean, why do you need to answer that question if you understand the context? If you already understand the context, you have the answer. Why you don't have the answer? Because you believe that there is an answer on the order flow chart. There are no answers on the order flow chart. The answer is on the market profile chart. Then you go and confirm it on the order flow chart. It's not the other way around, right? So don't make that mistake. If you really want to understand how the order flow chart is plotted and all, I also have free videos on YouTube, and also it's covered in great detail in the course. So you can watch in either places and you'll get your answer, like how exactly the order flow charts are constructed, and what active buying, passive buying, and all those order matching process, how it works, everything is covered, shared, right? So you go and watch that again and you'll get your answer. But staying on order flow chart is absolutely not advised. At least I don't advise it.